So right now we're coming at you from Clifton Hill, and me and Molly are going to walk around the Movieland Wax Museum. First of all, I love the marquee. So I love this. Out in front of the Movieland Wax Museum, they've got an animatronic sphinx and a snake. They talk to each other. Love it. Also out front of the Wax Museum, facing the street, is Captain Jack.
Then you should see what's inside. Not only do we have over 100 stars,
and Will Turner, but he's not on a spinning thing.
Some of them scary.
Also facing the street for Zach here is Taylor Swift. Alright guys, so we're now going to take you on a full walkthrough experience here at Movieland. It is quite the place. Kind of your standard Wax Museum stuff over here with the big like award show kind of thing. With Meryl Streep and Robert De Niro. We'll say a lot of these celebrities don't quite look like the celebrities.
No. In this group, I think Robert De Niro looks the worst.
Yeah. But that's what makes it kind of fun. I mean, there's some stuff that looks great. Like, I love the Iron Man exhibit here.
Of Iron Man 3.
Yes, everyone's favorite Iron Man film. Iron Patriot, Iron Man, Tony Stark. That's a pretty cool exhibit. Hey, any wax museum that features moving props works for me. I've never seen Moulin Rouge, so...
You would hate it.
Fantastic. All right, moving along. The Blues Brothers have seen better days. That's a rough look. And now Jimmy Fallon. One thing, like, this is a cool photo op.
It does.
It makes us feel like we're back home at Universal Orlando. All right, Molly, what's worse, his wax figure or his ride?
Ride.
Ride, okay. And that it might be his ratings now. And then you got Colin Farrell from everyone's favorite Colin Farrell movie, Phone Booth. Up, moving into the pumping station. And it's also interesting, like, this museum has a weird collection of, like, old characters and new characters. Like, you have this straight up, like, 90s movie style turtles.
Which is not a bad movie.
No, those are pretty solid films. Secret of the Ooze. Those are cool. Now, they kind of took the Avengers poster and then photoshopped Batman and the Joker into it. They've got Batman stuff over here. Now I would say like Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Very good.
Yeah, that's a solid wax figure.
Yeah.
Batman, maybe not as much. Uh-oh, looks like there's people taking a photo. No, it's the same trope they do in a lot of the wax museums. Where they're not real people. But they do have the flash effect that works. And one thing I like about this museum, they have a lot of like laser beam style effects. So when you walk by, sound effects will happen or things will start moving. And then you get weird stuff like Will Smith and Hancock. But I also love the theming level in here. Like, it's a pretty good job of themed entertainment. You got Mr. T. And then something that kind of surprised us, you got Arnold as the Terminator. How does the Arnold half of the face look better than the Terminator half of the face? And then other stuff, just like stuff that doesn't age too well, like everyone's favorite film, Swordfish. I did play this game earlier, and it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Not at all?
No, not at all.
All right, you got Christopher Reeve's Superman, and then Matt Damon from the Bourne franchise. You love those movies.
I do like that movie.
Oh,
I don't think Matt Damon looks that great in it.
No.
It's definitely the third or maybe the fifth movie.
Maybe it was the one he wasn't in.
Yeah.
He still looks better than the Obamas, who are sitting here on a bench next to the Godfather. Now you try to make sense of that. Then you got some interesting stuff, like here is stars of the Bollywood scene, and which makes sense being like we've been at Niagara Falls for about 24 hours now, and there are people here from like every single nation in the entire world. So to appeal to all nations makes a whole lot of sense. Got a photo op over here with Forrest Gump. See, Molly, you could sit on that bench and then be conveniently separated by plexiglass from Forrest himself. It looks even worse over here because there's this giant beam. But still might look better than old Happy Gilmore here. Oof.
They got his nose right.
There we go. They got his nose in his shirt. They don't even have him with like the club with like the hockey stick at the end of it.
No.
Moving along, looks like we're going into a house. And a house of Austin Powers.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
Probably. Well, I mean, there's nobody here right now, so. Moving on is Fatal Attraction? Never seen it.
Nope.
Okay. Moving on. And then there's just like weird stuff, like there's a windowsill. And you can open it up and it's like, oh, it's that part of the museum we were just in. There's running water coming from this direction. So this is actually one of my favorite effects in this museum. First of all, you got Hercules, but let's not talk about Hercules. I love the Predator. And then the Predator's gone because it's both Predator and Invisible Predator. That's fantastic. We got a running waterfall over here. Indiana Jones is, for some reason, straddling the back of an airplane. And very surprised. Lara Croft Tomb Raider. All right, I'm gonna go in this tent. And it's King Kong. There we go. King Kong in a tent. In case you were curious, King Kong was from King Kong the movie. I know. All right, we got some cool stuff over here. We've got Tom Cruise from The Mummy.
What goes ha thud?
I don't know.
A mummy laughing his head off.
All right, that Mummy movie was not good, but any talking giant shrine I'm all in for. And then my favorite star in Hollywood, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, from Welcome to the Jungle sequel. I guess there is a sequel coming out soon.
You saved me from.
And then there's a hippopotamus eating Jack Black. But actually, the Rock looks pretty good. Definitely one of the better figures. I will say, as a big wrestling fan, there is no Brahma Bull tattoo.
I don't think he had it in the movie.
He might not have had it in the movie, but still, if you're a wax museum, people are expecting either the old or the new Brahma Bull tattoo. Okay, maybe
No one except you.
All right. There's probably at least one other person. Here is, well, there's probably used to be something there. You know, the theming of the caverns and stuff butts right up against the neighborhood village we were in earlier. And now we're in a castle with Harry Potter. Now, Molly, you're by far the biggest Harry Potter fan I know. And what do you think about the resemblance to Mr. Radcliffe here?
Definitely spot on.
Spot on? Oh, yeah, 100%. They nailed it.
Yep.
Almost as much as they nailed Frodo.
Yep.
I mean, Gandalf doesn't look bad.
No, and Gollum.
And Gollum's too small, but hiding in the corner. And then what's behind us? Oh, you know, Harry Potter and Frodo's good friend, Braveheart. Without any makeup.
Because that makes sense.
There are
These two at least kind of make sense.
Yeah, like that. Those kind of make sense in nerd culture, but man, they're not the only odd bedfellows. As we go over here, as things keep getting weirder here, there's a whole bunch of large bears, which kind of one of these. I feel like those were in like those fudge stores, and maybe they got it from a fudge store that went out of business. But here, sharing a porch for some reason, is Dr. Dolittle and Twilight. You got me. And Thumper? Thumper!
Thumper's great.
That's definitely a Disney bunny, or a knockoff Disney bunny. You've got Hunger Games. E.T. They didn't mess up E.T. E.T. looks good.
E.T. looks good.
All right, as we move along, let's see what's next. We've got Garfield. Solid. Right across from Garfield is the Seven Dwarfs. And they actually have kind of a cool feature here where you push a button to find out which one's which. In case you wouldn't know. I mean, obviously, you know, me and...
Grumpy's the light.
Except for Grumpy. You're just going to have to figure out who Grumpy is. Oh, man, this is quite the thing. Oh, my goodness. That insane-looking Ace Ventura. Doing weird hand stuff.
To
Twilight, yeah. All right, let's see what's up next. The Wizard of Oz. Fabulous. Except the wax figures. She looks very mannish. Now that I love. That's a really cool, like, Pepper's ghost hologram effect. That is really cool. Oh no. Now I don't even know what happened here. This is like a twisted drug dream of what the Simpsons look like.
Marge is about as tall as Lisa.
Yeah. I mean, at least you get to sit in the couch with them, so that's cool.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, he's ay caramba. Then other things like the chalkboard, and then of course these Simpsons share a room with the alien from Mars Attacks. Another cool interactive here where you get to see who voiced who on The Simpsons. So like Nancy Cartwright was Bart and Ralph Wiggum.
And Maggie.
And Maggie. Dan Castellaneta was a whole bunch of people. And that's a really, really neat feature. All right, now we move on to everyone's favorite Star Wars character, Jar Jar Binks, next to Darth Maul. But first we walk past Batman. And Darth Vader's here. And Yoda. And I don't know what's going on with Chewbacca. He's hiding in a box and looks horrible. Jar Jar. He's here.
Because you'll miss him in the other movies.
Yeah. They really doubled down on that episode 1, didn't they? I'm guessing probably that's supposed to blow up her dress and it's not working.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Ocean's 11. No, not the strongest of wax figures.
Yes.
Like Brad Pitt doesn't look terrible.
George Clooney, yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Now I will say, like Clint Eastwood over here looks pretty solid. I will say I am quite thoroughly enjoying this wax museum as we move into classic comedy theater. And there's like benches and stuff you can sit down and watch old-timey comedy. As well as wax museums of Laurel and Hardy. The next room is the music room. And, oh man, I think out of everything in the museum, this terrible Justin Bieber might be my favorite thing.
Pretty bad.
Cher is falling over. Miley Cyrus is I don't know. Oh, she's Hannah. I'm sorry, it's Hannah Montana. Shania Twain is looking boob-tastic. Reese Witherspoon and Elvis. The Katy Perry's exhibit is pretty cool with all the flashing lights. And then we take a turn to the dark side. And I don't know who this is. It's Elvira.
That's why I'm the spokesmistress
who we've
for
seen
the
in Knott's Berry Farm.
Foundation. We're affiliated with the
It looks like more monsters up next. It's Captain EO himself, Thriller Michael Jackson, next to a nondescript alien, and the creature from the Black Lagoon, who you can't really see. And Boris Karloff's mummy. It's like the Universal, all the Universal classic monsters in this section. And this guy, that's there. Oh, I think it's you like pay to get fortune red or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Frankenstein over here. Cool. Oh, he moves. All right. That's pretty cool. All right, let's move along. See what else we've got here. All right, Freddy. Like, his fingers look good. And I love the shadow it makes. What else do we got? Ah, the Crypt Keeper. Enter at your own risk. Excessive fear. Well, of course we gotta go through there. Alright, it's a creepy skull room. I'm not a big fan of haunted houses outside of like horror nights where they're not really scary. As we continue. Oh! That's not fun. Got a fear of cats. This is a thing. That is so cool.
You mean a mirror piece?
I think they're mirror maze. Oh no. Yep, we're mirror maze. Great. This is very dark in here, so I'm sure it's working great on camera. I can see why people would be scared in here, as it's very dark.
That's why it did say enter at your own risk.
That's true. You wouldn't want to take the little ones in this part. Are we in a corner? Nope. Oh, that is
Terrifying.
yes. Okay, moving along. We're in the pitch black. Oh, something breathed at me. Something is laughing at me. Oh. I don't even know what that is. All right. And there's a dude. Ah! A dude that moves.
Get that one.
This is creepy. You can tell I don't do haunted houses. You'd also tell that I have not, Oh, Molly, you want to get electrocuted?
Not really. But I feel like I have to.
Yep, sit in chair, throw the switch, meet your maker. Those are the instructions. Oh, I gotta push this button. Oh, that is all kinds of stupid. Oh, wow.
I can't get off.
Well, we lost Molly in the Wax Museum, the death portion. Upside down demon here. And that'll wrap up Movieland, I believe. Yes. You exit through this door.
Yes.
Yes. This exit door must lead to an exit. And just like any other attraction, you exit through the gift shop. The giant hand. All right, Molly, what did you think of the Movieland Wax Museum?
I quite enjoyed it.
Oh man, it was kind of thing like. First of all, I love like the theming, the good stuff. I love the theming elements.
Oh yeah.
I love the triggered effects.
I like the end.
Yeah, the
Like
whole.
I've never seen like a haunted house type.
Yeah, not
thing
even
in
there
that.
wasn't like there was no real wax figures in there. It was
No.
just straight like low rent haunted house.
Yeah.
And even that, like some of the wax figures were so bad they were good.
Yeah.
That I really enjoyed it.
I
So-
recommend it.
Yeah, it is on the Clifton Hill Fun Pass. So if you're betting that, it's like $30. You do a whole bunch of attractions. I had a good time in there.